The African Development Bank-AfDB will invest $1.2 billion into Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire's cocoa sectors. This was disclosed by the President of the African Development Bank, Mr. Akinwumi Adesina, when he held talks with President Akufo-Addo at the Flagstaff House in Accra.
Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana are the leading cocoa producers in the world. According to the World Cocoa Foundation, Cote d'Ivoire is the world's largest cocoa producer with 1.65 million tons in 2016, representing 33% of global supply. Ghana, the second largest cocoa producer in the world, also produced 690,000 tons of cocoa in the 2016 production year. However, the two countries are not reaping the full financial benefits of cocoa due to their inability to add value to the produce. The African Development Bank-AfDB is therefore seeking to inject funds to enable Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire to add value to the raw cocoa beans. The president of the AfDB, Mr. Akinwumi Adesina, said the bank is willing to support this vision, which is shared by the president of Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire.
The $1.2 billion request will cover essentially four areas. First of all is to set up a cocoa market stabilisation fund that will avoid the kind of volatilities that you're experiencing every time the price of cocoa goes down. The second is to also support a cocoa industrialization fund because, you know, cocoa can be made into chocolates, it can be made into cocoa butter, all kind of range of products, chocolate drinks and so on. And there's no reason just to not be adding value to chocolate products, to cocoa products. So there's going to be an industrialization fund that is looking at that. Part of this fund will go into recapitalizing and replanting a lot of the old cocoa trees so that things can actually work.
On the bank's assessment of the Ghanaian economy in the first 6 months under the new government, Mr. Adesina stated that Ghana is on the right path for economic recovery with improved macroeconomic stability, and the bank is ready to provide the needed support.
Going forward, the question is how much and what will African Development Bank be doing for Ghana? Ghana, because of the progress that it is making, we think that Ghana will be able to graduate from relying on concessional financing from the bank to a commercial window of the bank. And that will allow Ghana to access, roughly $500 million a year. It can allow it to actually push the kind of vision that the president has for his country.
The Minister for Finance, Mr. Kenoforiata, said government is holding talks with the AfDB to use Ghana as a financial hub in the sub-region.
What we have come up with is the alignment between the bank and our president's commitment to Ghana going beyond aid, which means that we must be strong. So in that regard, capital is a huge part of that, and the bank is looking at a general capital increase in which the president has committed his full support for that.
The African Development Bank-AfDB since 1973 has invested about $3.5 billion into the Ghanaian economy and is currently investing $900 billion into various sectors of the economy, including energy, agriculture, and the financial sector.